They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Shall we begin? Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Starts with a jumper. What are they thinking here? Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Holds out with the block. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Neither of them willing to back off here. One chance here may end this match. Hidden variable? In there! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs them. Teleports. That's gonna rattle them. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Was looking for that jump attack. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Quick breather. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Going in. Gutsy play. No! This'll break in there. Player two took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Combo with the target combo. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Well-timed command throw there. Great work finding the opening. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Trying to read each other here? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Whiffs the impact. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. Quick clutch, clutch anti-air. Are they going to be it? Reads the jump in perfectly. Goes with a safe stuff, finds the target. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Player two is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Beginning operation.
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The jump-in is denied. Heading into the KO. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jump? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Teleports! That's gonna rattle them. Taking stock. Jumps in. Drive gauge management here is going to be right. Brushes that off and keeps going. Sneaks in above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player experiencing burnout. Goes for the jump in. Oh, the throw connects. Going in. Misses the grab. A super art. Player two. That's not gonna hit. Side switch in the court crowns him from above. Player one. This is gonna hurt. One of these chases him down. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Gets the tips with the low heavy. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump. This can lead to some big damage. Dashes up. Here comes the corner. Throws that off. Turning it right up with a super. Taking all of the super. Not shy one bit about it.
My journey.
Look at the damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Quick medium poke. Connects with the throw. Player one needs to take advantage of this kick. This is gonna hurt. Opts for the arrow. Looking for a hole. Throws them. Both sides getting ready. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? This is, are you kidding me? Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Come on.
Prepare yourself.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Goes to the overdrive. Player one chases them down. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Teleport! That's gonna rattle them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Quick breather. Jumps in, finishes it with the anti-air. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. The Dragon last flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player one has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Both fighters planning something? Risky up-close scrap still going. What'll happen here? Player one will look, there's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Uses the gauge for a super art. Shifu Jinrai do it, ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Starts things off jump in? The drive impact doesn't work. Superb reactions on display. Good judgment there. Crowns them from above. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump! Reads the jump in perfectly. What are they gonna do? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Drive impact misses. Betrayed, but still clutch anti-air. Can they use their drive to stage it? Connects with the throw. Keeps him out. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Notice and whiffs. They're wide open. Crowns them from above. What a read with that anti-air. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Shall we begin?
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. Checks with the projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Grabs him, steps in for the throw. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big counter. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Manages to block the jump-in attack. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, could be the start of something. Doing some quick planning? Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Player 1 is dominating this match. A parry? Ooh, finishes them with a drive impact. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Did well to get the buff in there. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? The low kick connects. What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Will that drive impact get punished? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Taking stock. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. That drive impact doesn't get through. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Lets off a Yoga Fire. Anything could happen here. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Brings down a Yoga Comet to throw him off. Jumps. The throw missed. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Yoga fires in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. A quick breather. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Fires without warning. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Quick hits him with a stop and drop. Full SA meter springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. This is gonna hurt. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? And whiff! They're wide open! Drive rush to keep it going. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What are they gonna do? In with the crosser. Breaks through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Springs forward with the drive rush. Max S8 ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Accepting.
My turn.
This is going to hurt. Yoga fire to turn up the heat. Yoga sets up with the jump in. Jump! A jump in? Holy! Hit that with confidence. Free full strike. Oh, drive right. Both sides getting ready. Dangerous range here. Happy hour. Yoga fire to turn up the heat. Feeling a real buzz. Grab them. Yo, comes that boy, Coach Sticky to the face. So heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Player two can't let this sit. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The impact doesn't do anything. The throw missed. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Long low attack hit. All right, what's coming up next? Uses the parry. Checks him with the projectile. Parries the attack. Throws him to negate the block. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Throws out a projectile. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Nails the NCA. Hits them with a stop and block. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they perfect parry? How will they follow up? Blocks the low kick. Player two is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still not over. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? One chance here, and crowns him from above. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. The low block. Impact squash. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck. Sets up with the jump in. Free flow strikes. The low kick hits. What now? Player connects with the throw. Happy hour. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on. Prepare yourself. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. What are they thinking here? The throw hits, now the fun begins. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Grabs them, somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this. Closes with the throw, hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Connects with medium kick. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Big opportunity now in this corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. From upstairs. Drive gauge gap here. Going in. Drive it back misses. The super doesn't hit. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They exchange blows. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? The drop punish counter on reaction. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Even the sun burns out. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. This can lead to some closes it out. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Well-timed corner switch. Avoids getting cornered. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Connects with medium kick. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 has the right wing. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. What a reaction to go air to air. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Turns out. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for perfect execution with the anti-air. Impact squash. They gotta dig down deep here. They're taking a step back to skip them with a quick low kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Well fought.
Final round. Fight!
Who's going to steal this? Hits the drive. Gets the jump, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Double three super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Bet that hurt.
Look at the damage. They push their way out of the corner. Low heavy. Player two needs it. The low kick hits. Drops that off. Turning it right up with the super.
This one's real.
Time on the merciless yoga. No holding back. Dawson getting real serious with him.
My journey.
Looking for a hold. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Noticeable light drops him hard. Reads the jump in perfectly. What a statement with that fireball. Oh, but you're grounded. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Sets up with the jump in. Anti-air in the clutch. Jumps. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Trips him up. Brushes off the impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player two chases them down. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Takes a trip. Was looking for that jump attack. Throws out a projectile. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Finishes with the throw. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Got their eye on the air. Nails the anti-air. Hits him with a stop and block. Drilling time. Lets the Yoga Inferno rip. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Player two finishes it with the anti-air. Player two took no time to finish that fight.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Bring the heat.
Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Gets through the opening. Goes for the super art. The impact gets blocked. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Stands firm and blocks the drive. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player one has the meter lead. Big, low, reaching heavy. Throws them to negate the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Player one in there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Ooh, there's a side switch. This hits him with a stop and pop. Jumps? No, they're going for the super art. Misses the drive impact. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws him away. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Gotta be careful. Shrugs that off. It's a good spot to use the super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. Punish counter sets the table. Throws him. Smart play with the throw. Drops him hard. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they sets up with the jump in. Finds the target. Player crowns him from above. Excellent block. Knocked him out of the air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? A projectile to say get off him. Jump! Nothing stops this train. Has him on the toe. The party's getting started. Can they make reads the jump in perfectly? Fires off an air slasher. Noticeable life lead is a perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 needs to use them just what they were after. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.